Alright, so, although this video might not look great for Murloc Paladin, right, because I'm actually going to lose more games than I win today, just keep in mind that it is an aggro deck, so it is kind of swingy. It's the same thing with, like, Face Hunter. It can go on good streaks and bad streaks. Just know, over the course of about 100 games, this deck has about a 65% win rate, which is very, very solid, and there are sometimes you'll have bad matchups. Sometimes you'll play against a mage and they'll wipe your board, or a warlock and they'll wipe your board on curve and there's nothing you can do. Or you'll play against a hunter and they use Zephyrus, Hungry Crab turn 3 and there's nothing you can do about it. So obviously there are some times when you lose with an aggro deck. But across the board, this deck is simple to play, it's cheap, it's extremely effective, and people have asked me what they want instead of Octosari, and I've always said this card right here. The Pride. However, some people have started running Tip the Scales as a replacement, and they've seen some decent success with it. Is it as good? No, because you don't get the battle cries. But if you want to run Tip the Scales and take out perhaps the Tide Hunter and put in 2 of the Charge Murlocs so you can get extra value out of that, Tip the Scales can be very good with the Charge Murloc. So just throwing that out there, it's a good maybe budget option instead of Octosari. It has a little bit of potential. I've seen it at least 1 or 2 times recently, and although I think Octosari is better, so I'm going to run it, I do think that Tip the Scales has some potential in its own right. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to try to answer them. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. Don't be part of the 75% of people who are not subscribed, because if you're going to watch the video anyway, and if you're going to get recommended my content, you might as well help me out by boosting my algorithm, because subscribing's literally the best way that you can support me. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's jump into it. Looking at our opening hand, doo-doo, not bad, especially if it's some reason Zoo, so we'll keep Ogsteed. It's a 2-drop. Cool, we drew a 1. We're probably not going to do well this game because Warlock, I mean, if they have removal on curve, they win. But if they don't, then we win. So we really have to just hope that they don't have it, right? That's basically the plan. Tidecaller. Do nothing. Maybe he tries to remove it immediately and loses a card. Wait, he mulliganed his leftmost card. If I do... Oh my god, wait, he did. The madman did it. He really went and did it, my god. We're gonna play this. It's my best card. It gets the most stats out on the board, which is good for me because I can't interact with that. If that had been any other minion, Hogsteed, kill it, protect my board. But I couldn't. Which means that next turn is gonna be a Hogsteed and probably Mermy. Climbed to D1 today and then fell back down to D5 in 1 day. Bro, if you drop 2 ranks, like 2 full ranks, not like rank 1 with 1 star to rank 3 with like 2 stars. If you drop a full rank, whoa, bro, what's happening? Oh my god, this is craziness. But I'd stop if you drop 2 full ranks. After this damages a minion, turn it into an infectious sporling. So here's my problem with this. I don't know how this interacts with the death rattle. Let me think. As it stands, I probably should trade here. He lives, trade here anyway. Which is what I think I'm gonna do. The Sporling isn't too big of a deal. I think we go with this to try to accelerate a board later. Because we can give this poisonous and trade into anything we want. I guess I could have played Mermy instead, but the Sun Guild just gets me more pressure later on. You know? Like, it has more potential. My god. This guy's not messing around. This guy's like... This means business. No. So here's the problem, right? Turns it into an infectious sporling. I'm having issues. I don't know how to get around this. The entire board's gonna be full of these little heckers. I think I'm gonna play this on this. to trade in here. Then for some reason, I feel like I need to kill off the 1/2. So let's give this poisonous and kill it. Because I don't want him to transform the 3/3. And then we're going to have decent board pressure. That's fine. That's more than fine. I'm totally okay with that, actually. It's going to come online. We get to go face. Why would you not kill the 2/2? Because now the Sun Gill's going to pop off and get him to be a 5/2. And I just get to trade into your board. Well, that's unfortunate for him. That's actually, like, super unfortunate for him. My God. Let's pump them all up. Kill this off. And then just go face with the 7/3. He's Zoolock. He doesn't have removal. And if he does run removal, then congratulations, my dude. You actually ran removal and destroyed me. Turns out it was a 4/2, not a 5/2. I was thinking it was going to be a 5/2 because I was going to play another Murloc anyway. Like, I was going to play the Mermy. I didn't expect to draw this, but I was going to play something else anyway. That was such a weird card. Also, this is sick to draw here. My God. We just outplay him super hard here. 4 goes face. This can go here. Wait, do I have lethal? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do not have lethal. But we can kill off some things on board here and then go face with these. We didn't quite have lethal. We were off by 2, and we still have lethal on board anyway, so might as well just control it, you know? And we got him. Sup, Ecor? Hello, Phil. How's it going? Golden Pants? Weird name. I do like this hand, though. I like Mermy into Hand of a Doll. The only thing that's better is, I guess Imprison Sungill into this, or even Murloc Tidecaller into Hand of a Doll. But on the bright side, this almost guaranteed lives, right? Like, he can't hit this twice, which means Hand of a Doll sticks 100% of the time. It's very unlikely that he gets the kill off on it. 2 mana to play Evil Totem. I trade into it. Just get control of the board as quickly as possible. And then I guess Cold Light Seer wouldn't be that bad. Okay, maybe we play the Underlight Rod. Because Cold Light Seer on just 1 Murloc feels bad. Kind of depends on what he plays. I think maybe the Angling Rod might be better, but that's just because I'm greedy. And I am very greedy. So I could go with this into that, or I just go with this, which I think is the correct play. I'm fine taking damage. This is actually pretty good. We can go boom, boom next turn, and then boom the turn after if nothing dies, and then boom even later. Trying to think about what removal he could have. Alright. That's bad. If he gets the silence card, he wrecks my 3/3, unfortunately. And that'll be lame. But it's okay. You know, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We play both the Tasty Fin and the Murloc Tidehunter next turn. If they die and he board wipes, at least Scale Lord's bigger. I'm going to trade in and try to control the board more. Trading in, try to control the board more. Next turn we'll get Divine Shield. And then again, if he wipes the board, then I can just play some extra stuff and it's not the end of the world. But he's going... Wait, he's not going Quest. He just happens to run Novice Engineers. Interesting. Well, that's actually really bad now that I think about that one. Oh no. How do I deal with that? I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do here. How do I kill off that 4/4? I can pump everything else up +1, actually, and that'll probably be best. But then he Plague of Wraths and kills everything. Deal 2's not bad. We'll pump everything up. We'll trade this in. We'll trade this in. And then we'll go face. Trying to think of all the plagues. He has 2 Plague of Death hurts, but it doesn't come out till turn 9. Plague of Wrath doesn't do anything to me here. Plague of Flames, he needs minions on the board. There's some more plagues that I need to worry about maybe, but I'm not really that concerned with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't kill him, so let's just play this. I could go for this into War Leader, but why would I do that when I could just... And I guess I could do that and Cold Light Seer. If I get the War Leader, I win. If I don't, I play Cold Light Seer, and I don't actually lose that much.
Let me think.
Turn 6. Earthquake could come out. Turn 7. But Hagatha's Scheme. If he had Hagatha's Scheme, why wouldn't he have played it already? I feel like the Scale Lord's still just better. It protects more. It protects me against more things. I mean, I could have won the game with this, but I feel like that's just too risky. And if he had Hagatha's Scheme, this plays around that. If he was trying to be greedy with it. I feel like it's fine. Yeah, we won. Cool. I think the Divine Shield was the correct play there, but I'm not entirely sure. And you guys can agree or disagree. It is up to you. Questmage is a Cancer. It's a pity Blizzard doesn't care for Wild. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard a lot of complaints about it. I don't actually play it, but I do know that it's a problem. And I feel like Blizzard needs to do something to fix it, honestly. Because, like... I saw a tweet from, I think it was Jack, who basically said that he played, like, and he showed the match history of, like, 13 games in a row where it was Mage. Why do I run Octosari? Because his card draw's insane, and he, like, wins games single-handedly a lot of the time. Like, if the game ever gets to turn 8, and it sometimes does into slower matchups, drawing that many cards is just game-winning. Right, so, we're looking for a 1-drop, of which we get none, but that's okay. That's okay. We want to have these two. These two are very, very good cards in hand. They snowball the board really, really well. As long as we can draw a 1-drop or a 2-drop, yeah, that's fine. That works. We have a 1-drop. We have like 2 turns to draw another 2-drop. I'm on the coin, which means if I draw some stuff, I can coin some stuff out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at here. Point is, I think Druid's a bad class. Change my mind. Like, Druid's uninteractive to play against, so it feels like garbage when you play against it, but then it's also just not a very good class in general. It loses so much. I think I'm gonna go wide. That gets the most pumps out of Cold Light Seer, potentially. It'll get me 1 more minion to be pumped, maybe, which is quite good for me. This is good. I will take this. Cancer Paladin. I'm not saying this deck is better, you know, well, it is better, but I'm not saying it's more interactive or anything. I mean, this deck is kind of cheese, but you also have to admit, right, like, if you were to play as or against one of these decks, at least with the Murloc, there's stuff you can interact with. There's stuff that you're playing. Like, now he's just gonna play Overgrowth and like, oh, cool. Congratulations. You're not even really playing the game. You're just kind of not doing anything for 4 turns, and then you ramp up, and if you have the ramp, you're chilling. If you don't have the ramp, you're kind of doomed. Luckily, all these things have 4 attacks, so none of them die to things like Bog Beam. I have True Silver Champion with Hogsteed. I can potentially rush him down. Like, there are ways that I don't have to lose this. But, oh, he's gonna play the, big dude. Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying that the problem isn't the fact that Druid is busted. I'm saying the problem is that it's uninteractive. And I find that to be a much bigger problem, in my opinion. That goes in there. Do I want to trade in with this, or do I want to coin out Rush and keep minions on the board for longer and just trade in with a 2-4? Or I could play a 3-2. I think I hit coin out 3-2. I think the 3-2 is important. Ooh, that's actually a really good Murloc to have gotten. That allows me to deal with the Ysera Ironbark that he's about to play for 100%. Like, there's no way he doesn't play it here. Druid is brainless? Yeah, basically. Like, it's such an annoying class. It's so stupid. We get to push a lot of damage. We have another True Silver Champion. We have Ferocious Felfin. We're not doomed by any means, but we're getting to the point where we might be doomed, you know? Bog Beams, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hero Power hit face. That's fine. That's fine. I might trade a minion into that. Just because. No, it's literally a 1-1 with no other Murloc synergy. That would be silly to trade in. I don't think rushing there was the correct call. That's a bit problematic, but it's fine. He's running low on cards. Hit. Gives this guy rush. That's sick. We rush into that. We then go boom boom. And then just go face with this for sure, this for sure, and this for sure. It's a 1-1. There's no reason to trade into a 1-1. It's not like he can pump it. And if he wants to trade into a 4 health minion and then bog beam it, like it's dead either way, it doesn't matter. Also, another thing is I've said this so many times, I don't think cards should discover the exact same card that was used to discover it. I don't think you should be able to renew into renew or play any of the Discover Dragons into another copy of that Discover Dragon. I feel like that's just not healthy for like the game, you know? I feel like it's weird and I don't like it. That's fine. I mean, that's unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, I guess he did technically have a pump, but I'll trade my 4-1 into it and it's fine. It doesn't matter. Scale Lord? Is Scale Lord better than True Silver Champion? If I Scale Lord, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can kill off that if I play Scale Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ram into that. And I have a 5, 6. Or True Silver Champion, hit, rush, hit, hit. And then I'm left with a weapon out on the board and like 1 extra Murloc. I think that this is better to play Rush and Scale Lord. I think Scale Lord gets me an actual minion on the board, which is just better in general. Because then we can trade these in. None of them lose that, and then we can kill us off so he can't trade up. I feel like that's fine. Then we still have True Silver Champion to help me kill him. Might get me that little bit of extra distance. Hopefully he doesn't get Deathwing. If he has Deathwing, we're doomed. That's fine. You dare challenge the daughter of Deathwing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have this. And then we also have True Silver Champion. We had plenty of damage. He just concedes, yeah. Use Hogseed and Skill Lord. Yeah, I did that. I was correct. I can be big brain. There's even an emote for it now. You guys know. That's how you know that I'm a big brain player. I need 1-drops more than anything, so dump literally all of these looking for a 1. Okay, we got one. Good, 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 good. I mean, all things considered, that's a fine 3-drop as like a weapon to push damage. And we have Fish Flinger. Priest is the most underrated class in the game. I strongly disagree. I think it's quite bad, actually. Like, people complain about it all the time, but it's really not that good. It gets blown out by aggro a lot. Also, it's not very underrated. People complain about it all the time. He kills off that. I trade in. If I draw a 1-drop, I play it and this. If I don't, then I just play this. Actually, maybe I play this for the sake of the Navigator the next turn. Keep as many minions alive as possible. We'll play the Navigator next turn. We'll give him Divine Shield the next turn. And we just need to hope that he doesn't have BS in his hand right now. He's got 5 actual cards. 1 Reborn minion that probably won't get much done. Excuse me. I were him, I'd kill off the 2-1. That would probably be the best kill, because then I have to trade into it a second time. And I lose a lot more resources this way. So if he is smart, he kills the 2-1. That's not bad. He could have killed off one extra minion, but it's not a bad play. That was definitely the second best. And no, yeah, I don't think Priest is that good. I think Priest is fine. But I don't think it's like underrated or anything. I think that it's just a solid. I didn't start the last thing, by the way, so we have another Stream Raiders going right now. My bad. I forgot I didn't start the next battle. But I don't think it's that good. I think there are a lot of times when they just don't have the removal to deal with you and you just win. Boom, never surrender, or just pump. I feel like just pump is trade, get control of the board, hit face. He's got 10 cards in hand. 1's a random Murloc, 2 are random reborn minions, and then he's got, you know, a handful of stuff still. Scale Lord's good. I like Scale Lord next turn. It looks like it'll be solid. Even if he kills off a couple minions, just giving Divine Shield to maybe even just one dude's fine. In fact, I'm probably going to trade in relatively hard. 5 more minutes. Praise? On who? On that? Alright. I don't think I want to Scale Lord next turn. Or Scale Lord this turn. I think I want to fully wipe his board. Leaving my guys fairly vulnerable. But then I get to pop off with Scargill the next turn, potentially, which could be sick. If I play Scale Lord, one thing lives. But then I give Divine Shield to a lot. No, I think Scale Lord's still the play. I was spitballing ideas here. But this is definitely still a play. Boom, boom. Then give him Divine Shield so I can trade in here. They're damaged, so you can't Seal Fate it. And then we'll be able to play this and then pop off with Scargill later. It's fine. It all works out well. It is complete BS. Priest? Yeah. Like, it feels bad to lose to, and their win condition is kind of BS, but I don't think that they're underrated or, like, overpowered. I think that they're just unfun. Which is why I'm really looking forward to this next expansion, because I think it's going to push a whole new set of things that'll be more fun. Alright, I don't know what that was necessarily accomplishing. I think he's just doing that for the Invoker, searching for a lackey to use. Okay. If you got Rush, he hits the 2-1 into my 4-3, gives the 1-4 Rush, and then trades in. I think Never Surrender at some point should be good. I feel like I play it like next turn or something and it'll be good. Yeah, I don't think it's underrated or overpowered, but Priest is unfun. That is the best word to describe it. Interesting trade. Weird, but not bad necessarily. He could have killed off extra stuff. Like, I don't understand what that was for. I feel like that was a bad play. Kill that off. I'll take 3. So that way my other minions can take just 1. We'll give you Poisonous because why not? And then we'll play this to give you extra health. I will trade and then go face. I want to trade to play around Togwaggle. I could have traded with the 5-6 to play around Seal Fate, actually. That's probably what I should have done. But I just thought 5 damage as opposed to 4 damage to face is better. This is okay. Yeah, we're fine. Expansion is Pog. Current meta is so boring. Yeah. Resurrect Priest gets more tools next expansion. That is true. But, no, yeah, that's true. I didn't hit face with what? The 2-1? Oh, shoot, really? Well, that's embarrassing. It's fine. I've been playing kind of badly the past little bit, so I feel like a couple of misplays here and there. I'll just chalk up to like tilt and looking at chat because we're having a discussion right now. How do you feel about the Demon Hunter disruption cards? I think that Demon Hunter, I talked about this in my video. You should watch my video about it, but I'll talk about it now too. Basically, I think that the new cards being released for Demon Hunter with disruption are really cool. Like, pump up their health. That's sick. Did he do it to bait that out into Eviscerate? Maybe he did actually. That was a good play.
For justice.
Hit. See what I get. Hit. No! I don't have a stupid thing. Is it worth it to hold it? I only have one other dragon in my hand. Might as well get a 3/3 out there now. Rogue doesn't have board wipe. But anyway, my idea behind it, or not my idea, my thoughts behind it are that it's a good thing overall. I think that having disruption in Hearthstone is good because there's very little interaction as it is. Like, you can't interact with combos in people's hands. They can just keep really good stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. Being able to get rid of, like, potentially, like, an Edwin or a Questing Explorer for Rogue early, or get rid of an Overgrowth for Druid, or any number of cards for any other class, like Zephyrus in a Hunter or something like that, or Zixer, any number of things. Being able to interact with that, or reshuffle their hand in, or have extra silence, or have more control, I think is good. Demon Hunter is finding its identity, so if you're going to experiment with stuff, you might as well do it in the newest class, so I do like that they're targeting Demon Hunter as well. And I think that overall it's good. I think it's good that they're adding disruption cards. Demon Hunter is did get nerfed pretty heavily to the point where it's no longer overtuned. So the fact that it's getting some love now, I don't actually have that much of a problem with. I think that that's good. I think that it's definitely a healthy thing for the meta. Basically is what I'm trying to say here. Like, it has to happen. If it doesn't happen, then combo decks and, like, ridiculous damage decks will just run rampant. Draw 2 cards for 1. He doesn't get to play on this turn. I get to do 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is lethal on board already, let alone now. So we win. Okay. But yeah, I think that it's good overall. Okay, so I've been really bad luck against Hunter recently. They've had literally every single thing they could ever want. So keep this hand. It's pretty solid all around. I can Hand of Adal the Murloc Tidecaller if I want. Play the Sun Guild turn 3 most likely. Unless I draw another 1-drop, in which case I'll play Murloc Tidehunter or Caller and then Imprison Sun Guild and another 1-drop. But I'm pretty sure I want a Hand of Adal the Murloc Tidecaller. I'm pretty sure that's the play. But I've been getting kind of unlucky with this deck recently. People have been getting a lot of answers. The deck is still overall a positive win rate of like 70%. But today's definitely been a rough one. And that's what happens when you play aggro. So you can't get too discouraged by it, you know? Because sometimes they're just not going to have the removal, and sometimes they are. And although it does rely on you playing fairly well and knowing when to trade, when to go face and stuff, ultimately what it comes down to is them not having the removal. Like, you can play around as much as you want, but sometimes they'll just have the removal to beat you, and you can't play around it, and you just lose. So this deck is solid for sure, but it definitely still has some pretty, like, noticeable counterplays. So it depends on what he plays this turn, actually. If he plays, like, a minion, I might Hand of Adal to trade in. I think I Hand of Adal to trade into that. So that way it stays alive. And I draw a card. And then next turn it's going to be boom, boom, or boom, boom, or boom. It's gonna be the Sun Guild with something else, is what I'm trying to say. I think it's gonna be Sun Guild with the Tidehunter, so I can go wider faster. So if I do get pumps, we just win. Like, this plays into Unleash the Hounds, but they only run 1 copy, and some don't even run that. And the 3/2 would also give him some card, so I don't want to do that either. So next turn is probably going to be Rod, not a fan. But it's going to be Rod into Mermy. Actually, that's so much better than Zixer. Him not drawing Zixer there is, like, huge. It's massive. We'll play that next turn, obviously, but for now we just do this. See what we get. No dragons in hand, we'll play this and go face. Whoa! That was weird. And like, this is one of the times where it seems like it's going well. Obviously, things can change on a dime with this deck. He could have Zephyrus and absolutely pop off. But we're gonna hope he doesn't, right? We're gonna hit with my weapon first, see what happens to my minions, see if we can get Cold Light Seer, because I think that'll be better in general. We do not. See if we get it. Do we? Do we? Do we? Do we? Do we? Do we? We do not. So, we play another Reborn minion and this. The reason why I'm okay with the Reborn minion is if he does get bored with Zephyrus, my Reborn minions will come back alive and it will at least be okay. Also, if it's Zephyrus into like Lightning Storm, or I guess Coin Holy Nova or whatever, I get to trade in with like True Silver Champion and go face and keep minions on the board, so it should be fine. And like, this is what I'm saying, right? Sometimes you pop off and everything goes well. And sometimes it just doesn't. And that's the nature of an aggro deck, right? It's fine. Like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The deck is definitely underperforming today, but overall, it's performed quite admirably. It's still above 60% win rate over like 100 games. So, would very much recommend trying this out. Zephyrus into Lightning Storm, like I said. He's going to be quite overloaded, which is good, which means he can't really do much next turn. And my Reborn minions stay alive. So I feel like this is fine, all things considered. Dude, imagine if I had Never Surrender out instead. Whew! Turn 6. He'll have 4 mana. I don't think he has that good of a removal, though. Alternatively, I do this with Never Surrender. So that way if he does do something, I can control the board. Or I just play minions. No, I think I Never Surrender. I think Never Surrendering's good. We'll play Fish Flinger. It's fine. Maybe we don't play Never Surrender. Oh, we play this and Never Surrender. And then this. And then we trade in 1. And then we go face with these 2. And then we get True Silver Champion to go face next turn. We got him pretty low. If he uses another removal spell, I'm fine. Faceless Corruptor doesn't do anything. All I really wanted was to draw a 3-drop or some minion. Desert Spear. Kind of problematic. He gets to kill the 1/1 and then kill my 4. But the Lightning Storm overloaded him so much to where he can't really win the game. He kills the 4. I still have a lot of damage on board with True Silver Champion as well. Scale Lord's nice, but doesn't matter. We'll just end him. We'll just get him. Good play. Well played. Pretty solid all around. I could have done 1 more damage by hitting with the 2 1/1s and then the 3/2 and then True Silver Champion, but it's fine. So, I do really like Never Surrender. So much so that I might keep it turn 1 just to outplay Backstab. I think that that's a good play. I think it'll go Sun Gill, then Hench Clan, then Never Surrender. We're going to go for more of the long con here, where we don't pump up Tidecaller. And I think that that'll work very well. I think that it'll work very, very well. So Hench Clan Hogsteed goes out, kills the 1/2. I leave myself with a 1/1. That's fine. That'll come online. We'll play the Murloc Tide Hunter. We'll play the Mermy and Never Surrender all in the same turn. So if he does try to remove my board with like a spell, like a Backstab or a Steel Fate, my board basically just snowballs out of control. Oh yeah, Stream Captain is currently going. There's 10 minutes before the thing goes live, or before the battle should start, and I'm excited. If I draw another 1-drop, we'll even use the coin to play another 1-drop, but what's probably going to happen is probably going to be Murloc Tidecaller, Mermy, and then Never Surrender, and then next turn it'll be Underlight Angling Rod, and that'll be it. The Tidecaller isn't nearly as big as I want it to be, because I didn't play it early. But I think it's better to play safe and make sure I have a sick board later than to play it early, potentially get killed early, and then have no steam left, no gas left in the tank, you know? This guy's name is Always Lethal. So now I know that if it comes down to it and I'm like, don't have Eviscerate, he'll have the Eviscerate just because of his name. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do, actually. He kills that off, it's fair. Alright. Hanar? No. Impossible. He's gonna be able to trade in, and there's nothing I can do about it because... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. We did get another 1-drop, actually. So let's go. Boom. 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 Coin boom. They're all gonna get pinged off, for sure. But, if he tries to kill my 3-2, my things will get pumped up. If he trades into some stuff, the Underlight Angling Rod will kill the 1-4. That is big. That is exactly what I want. Hello, Bloof. How is it going? This play, kinda sick. Kinda pog. But, there is some clear play around, and the fact that he played 2 minions before is a little bit bad for me. However, the fact that he played them and probably doesn't have secrets is very good for me. He's going to trade 2 things in. That's fine. He's like, oh, it's not Noble Sacrifice? Weird. Weird. That's weird, isn't it? And then he's gonna... No. Shadow Step now, you jerk. He used it later. Still got several things to be pumped up. I'm not actually super disappointed by that. I'll kill it. I'll kill the 4-4 first. No way. No way. Stop, stop, stop. There's no way you still have stuff. Okay, it's a 5. I can kill a 5. That's fine. 5 means nothing to me. We kill it. We see what we get first. We'll play Mermaid, it's fine. Trade in. Trade in with the Reborn minion because it's more likely to die later. And then hit him in the face. We cannot kill Hanar yet. If he had a secret, he would have played one. Hopefully he didn't top deck a secret. That would be bad. And then hopefully we're able to snowball the game here. We have 2 chances to draw Cold Light Seer. With our draw and then our weapon. We cannot play Fish Flinger 2 though, because then our board will be full. So let's see what happens. It's a very, very risky game. Okay. Actually, it's fine. That gives me another chance with the Fish Flinger to draw a good card. So that comes out. That's good. We then hit it. See what we get. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We get pump, 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 pump. Nope. We play this. We get a Murloc. What do we get? Pump, 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 pump. We do not get pump. So we'll play the Prime, and then we'll just go face. He's going to play the Waste Warden this turn. I'm going to get fudged. I don't know. I had several chances. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. I just hit my microphone. I'm sorry if there's a loud pfft because I smacked it. My board is wide, and Rogue can't really deal with wide boards very well. But I'm not drawing the pump that I so desperately need. I had a couple of chances to get Cold Light Seer, Murloc War Leader, and even the Feldfin Navigator, and I'm just not drawing any of them, which is bad. It's objectively bad. Okay, he gets to kill off the 2-1. What am I looking for here? I'm still looking for some pump. We get Scale Lord. Scale Lord's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. I want to play the Fish Flinger, but I don't think I really can successfully. You know what I mean? So we're going to hit, kill. Then we're going to kill. And then we're going to just play Scale Lord and go face. I mean, I guess I can play this too. Should I play it? Yeah, I'll play it too. It's dormant. It's not like he can kill it if he plays removal. And it doesn't get Divine Shield if I play it second. So it doesn't matter. We're chilling, man. I mean, it's not great. It's pretty good. Oh, that was a low roll. I feel bad for that one. That was kind of a bad roll, honestly. He immediately picks the one that draws him free cards. I'm still searching, man. Still soul searching. Hand of Adult's not bad. We give that to the Prime, I guess? No, the already damaged Reborn minion. Another Scale Lord? Are you serious? That's not balanced. That's not fair. Let's just control the board then. Let's just do that. I feel like this was a sick play. I didn't have lethal. I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Plus this, I would have been 5 damage short. He draws 3 free cards. Oh! Oh, he's looking for a Hail Mary right now. That's actually a good play. I actually think that that was better. Now that he did that, I think that that was a better play. If he had gotten something insane, that's the only way he comes back into the game. Because he also didn't have many invokes, so unless he got like Galakron into Kronks, he probably would have lost still. Pretty good.